very popular in travel is destination weddings. And so you may wonder, what is a destination wedding? It's a wedding that takes place not at home. So in a destination, generally in the Caribbean is very popular. And out of all destination weddings, about 39% go to the Caribbean. There's a good portion that goes to Vegas for the Elvis-style chapel, and a few other areas like New York City or Toronto, which is not really home, but still destination. But by far, the tropical destinations, the Caribbean, are most popular. So why destination weddings? Why do brides and grooms pick destination weddings? 3 things. It's easy, the value is remarkable, and you get a vacation out of it. Not only you, but all your guests as well. And there's just something about the tropics and the heat and the photos that just is so appealing to brides these days. So what's a destination wedding? Well, it's easy. It is something that is prepackaged as opposed to, let's say, you're going to plan a wedding here. Traditional weddings, you get your ring, then you got to think, oh, I got to buy my dress, which you're going to do regardless, but you've got to think about, where am I going to have it? How many people are going to come? My guest list is going to be huge. I've got all my decorations, everything on the tables, and these chandeliers that are in your tent, if you're going to do that. There's a spreadsheet that I put together of all of the points in a destination wedding. It was about 3 pages long, all these little items, sorry, not a destination, in a traditional wedding that would be included. In a destination, it'll be prepackaged, and you'll have somebody like me who puts it all together. They're generally at an all-inclusive resort, which includes everything. It includes your drinks, it includes your food, it includes the venue, and you can see some samples of venues here. You've got the beach, which you can have gazillion guests at the beach. It just goes on forever. You can be in the garden, you can be on a pier, and you can make it as, or the pool, but you wouldn't get married in the pool, although I did see a photo of a destination wedding, the bride and groom. They are scuba diving. They are under the water with, they obviously can't say I do, so they have these little marker boards, yes, that they mark on. And now for the easy part as well, your guest list. Traditionally, a wedding here at home has between 138 to 165 guests, depending on what website you're looking at. When a destination, you have a fraction of that. I had a bride who invited over 100 guests and only 28 booked. And that's pretty typical of a destination wedding. Only the people that really want to go are there. So smaller guest lists usually means less drama. And that brings us into value. A wedding here at home, and I was quite surprised when I saw the figures. It's about $29,000 for a destination wedding here at home. That includes everything. In New York City, it's about $86,000. Toronto would be potentially in between that. A destination wedding, I had a bride who had 45 guests and everything included together, whether it included the menu, the drinks, it had a cocktail party, all your flowers, your DJ, your music, everything included. It was about $6,000 US. Now on top of that, your guests are going to have to purchase their flight and their accommodation. So it is a little bit more money for your guests, but as a whole, for the bride and groom, it is far less. On top of that, they are not going to be starting their married life with a huge debt. I mean, imagine paying $50,000 for your wedding, plus you've got your student loans, and you've got deposit on a house. You're starting your marriage with big debt. So this is the way to go, value. And in the industry, there's about 24% of all weddings are done in destination. and that could include destination, from here to the US or here to the tropics. And 39% are done in the tropics. $16 billion is spent annually on destination weddings. So it's a pretty healthy and quite popular way to do it. This is your typical destination wedding scene. You've got your bride and groom, they're there, their guests are here, and it is, the value is there, you get your vacation out of it, and that's your third point. So your vacation, it's freezing out, you've got something to look forward to, your guests are, they're going to see you married, and they're getting a vacation, they're going to put their feet up, have fun, and our life is crazy, and people don't take enough vacations. So when you get an invitation to go to a destination wedding, you should reply yes, and book your trip and go. Vacations are, it's something you remember. You're going to make your memories, and everyone needs a break. You've got great photos with a destination wedding and vacation, and the funny thing about this frame is just on the outside of the frame. What you don't see is everyone else at the resort. And here's a photo that I found this morning, and this is pretty typical. So you've got your bride and groom that are at their destination, and there's people in their bathing suits beside it, and there's always somebody who is going to get in your photo. And this is funny. People love this. So not necessarily the photographer, because he's trying to get them out. However, it's the stuff memories are made of, and destination weddings, I book a lot of them, and I get such good feedback. It was stress-free, it's been handled. The bride just had to pack her suitcase, she just needed to buy her dress and get there. The wedding coordinator that I had dealt with all along, everything was done. They just needed the ring, exchange the vows, and they're married. Plus, they've got, a few days extra vacation. So, in conclusion, it's easy, it is good value, and you get a vacation out of it. And that is it for today. Thank you.